Hi, here's a look at what's going on. We're going to be tracking the tropics, show you what's going on. An area of disturbed weather right on into here, a tropical disturbance. That tropical disturbance could develop into a tropical depression the next couple of days, perhaps even developing into Tropical Storm Otto, OTTO. But regardless, not to worry, because I think by Friday it'll push on out to sea. Here's where it goes. Watching this and watching the cold front to the west move on in, it's going to punch it way on out to sea, so we're not likely to get this whatsoever. And the forecast models are really consistent with this whole situation. If it does become an auto, again, it gets punched right on out to sea, bypassing our area. So it would just be, again, a curiosity. We've got no cloud cover to speak of into the area. 69, 70, 71 degrees at the midnight hour, dropping into the mid 60s again. Very mild, perhaps a degree cooler than it was last night, but not much more than that. And during the day tomorrow, more of a southeasterly breeze, and that means that a little bit of air coming in off of the water. The water temperatures in the 60s, so that'll hold our temperature down over what it was during the day on Tuesday. So likely be just a little bit, or what it was on Wednesday. So likely be just a few degrees cooler. So instead of 87 record-tying heat, we're going to see around 83 degrees coming up tomorrow afternoon. Now we get into Friday, and things get real interesting because we're going to see a cold front start to push on in. We'll likely see our high temperature fairly early in the afternoon into the upper 70s, mid to upper 70s through the area, and then the cool front drops on in by 7 o'clock, and temperatures will start to drop, and we could see some rainfall overnight and into Saturday morning early. There's where we are by 11:30, 11 or midnight coming up on Friday night. Now we're going to take it from there, pick up where we leave off, show you the rainfall with the longer range forecast model, and you'll note that northwesterly wind flow through the area. There's where things are. That wind continues into Saturday morning, likely gusting over 30 miles an hour. Temperatures have really dropped on down. A little bit of rain early in the morning, but it clears on out of here pretty rapidly, and that wind continues. 57 degrees at 3. I'm going a little warmer than that, likely into the low 60s for the day coming up on Saturday. Now we move into Sunday, and the wind drops off in inland locations. However, anywhere near the bay and the coastline, especially over the eastern shore, that wind is going to be continuing into Sunday morning. Sunday during the afternoon hours, I think it's likely to warm down to the mid to upper 60s throughout the region. And finally, at the end of the day, the wind does indeed drop on off. So that's where our forecast is coming from. Right, 83 tomorrow, 76 degrees on Friday. We'll see some showers later in the day, more likely toward the evening hours. 61, much cooler on Saturday. Sunday, 66 degrees, 71 briefly for Monday. Another cold front moves through on Monday night.